Actually, in a simple way, meditation is happiness. Anything that you do with joy and happiness, that is meditation. Meditation is not just to sit quietly. You see, you may sit quietly, but if you're not happy, would you enjoy that sitting quietly? You will not enjoy that quietness. You must be happy to enjoy the quietness. Then you can enjoy that meditation. When we ask, how many people are happy? Some will say, yes, I am happy because of this. I am happy because of that. Some will say, I'm searching for happiness. But in reality, there is no need to search for happiness. Your whole being itself is a being of happiness. It's just that we forget about it. We prioritize other things. We put priority to other things. We say, yes, that thing will make me happy. We forget that that true happiness is you. The object of your meditation is the self. It's nothing outside. It's all inside of you. We are searching happiness in many things, but we are not searching for that true happiness inside of us. We are not becoming happy. Then the question will be, how shall we be happy? If I ask, when you have a dream to achieve something in life, what were you dreaming when you were small? Everybody had a dream, no? Everybody wanted to become somebody. But have you fulfilled that dream? Majority will say no. Why? Because we have been forced to become somebody else apart from ourselves. When you had a dream, you were going to your parents and tell that to your parents, I want to study this, I want to become that. Parents will always discourage you. Say, no, you can't. You have to become doctor, you have to become banker, you have to become this, you have to become that. Their dreams have been input upon you. Do you think happiness can come out of that? It can't. Because you're not living what you're meant to be living. You're not living your life as the divine God have bring you here. You see, when God sent you on earth, He have put His address, you know. He knows your address. He knows your personality. He knows your character. And then when He come to look for you, He keeps searching. Where is that person which I have sent? We have the time to meet him. This is the time I have scheduled to meet him. He come to look for you. And he see another person. He meet a different character. But he don't meet the person he have sent here to be. We think by looking at our mistake, our weaknesses, we see it as weaknesses because everybody have said that that is a weakness. You can't be that. Whenever you had a dream, whenever you wanted to be somebody, everybody said, no, you can't be that. You have to be somebody else. And you have put that so deep inside of yourself that you have forget who you are truly. You have forget that name itself, who you are. You have forget about that address Oh, you have forget about that true self itself. Because all have been masqueraded. All have been put a mask on. And you have forgot your true identity, your true self. That reality have been covered with layers and layers. And then you want to be happy. We can pretend to be happy. We can pretend to meditate. Object of meditation is not just to enter into the silence, but into that blissful state of silence, where each moment of your life, whatever you're doing, will be infused with that incredible happiness, that true joy. That each moment, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, become meditation itself. Each moment become that enjoyment of that precious gift which God have given you. Life itself. And that is to look at your potential, to look at yourself, to look at your dream. Not the dream that you have now, but when you were small, who you wanted to be. To fulfill that dream itself. But now we look at our weaknesses, but our weaknesses can be also the strength. There's a beautiful story of a 10 years old boy who in a tragic accident lost his left arm. But he had a dream. He wanted to learn the martial art, judo. He went around looking. He was discouraged by many, but he never let go of that dream. So his father brought him to a judo master. The master looked at him, scanned him, and said, "Okay, I will take him." So the master took him, disciplined him only in one art. So for 3 months, he learned only that technique. So after 3 months, he was wondering, Master, he took courage and asked his master. He said, "Master, may I ask you a question?" The master said, "Yes." "Do you know only one kind of, one technique only?" So the master smiled and didn't answer him. So after some weeks, there was a tournament. So it was his first tournament. So the first 2 matches he won very easily. And on the third one, it was also very difficult. But the third tournament, he also won. So he won all 3. So he reached the final. When he reached the final, it was very tough because his opponent was a very robust and very strong person. So it was quite difficult for him because he had known only one technique. He didn't know many techniques, only one technique he knew. So it was quite tough, but after some time, he managed to overcome his opponent. So as he was coming to the end of the match, his opponent made a move, but for that move, he needed to grab his left hand. And the poor guy, he didn't have a left hand, left arm, to grab. So he could not. So the young guy, that 10 years old, won the final tournament. So on the way, he was asking his master, "Master, you told me only one technique. And you have made me master only that one technique." Then the master smiled and said, "Yes, this is the only one that you needed to know. And for your opponent to disarm you, he need to grab your left arm. And you don't have that left arm. So your weakness have become your strength." So very often, you see, we like to meditate upon our weaknesses. We like to meditate upon our problem. And in that, we forget ourselves completely. We forget our true identity. Because we are so much caught up in the rat race of this world that we say to ourselves, "No, I can't do it." We say to ourselves, "I can't be happy." When in reality, your whole being itself is a being of happiness. God have created you a being of light, a being of love. And that is your true identity. When we talk about meditation, radiate that happiness. Whoever you meet, let them be touched by that happiness, by that meditation. Let them be touched by that love which you have. Love is not meant only to give to one person. Give to one person, but expand it. The love that we give to our beloved is a different kind of love. But the love of who we are truly, it is a different feeling in itself. When we talk about freedom, we talk about calmness, we talk about peace, that what radiates through you. And that's what you have to be. Remind your mind continuously that you are that love.